May, we are having homemade stewed oxtails on top of some cauliflower rice. We have some purple sauteed cabbage, some chili peppers, some baked mac and cheese. Yummy, delicious. Doesn't that look amazing? We are drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water. Yummers, who want a yummy bite? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. Y'all, today's a very special day. I love me some oxtails, y'all. We are cooking some homemade stewed oxtails. I've never cooked them stewed before. I've cooked them like the regular Jamaican way, but not stewed. So we're doing stewed oxtails. And what else are we having? Baked mac and cheese and sauteed purple cabbage. This is gonna be another first, y'all. I've never sauteed purple cabbage, only like the green one. So yeah, hopefully it comes out right, y'all. But we're gonna see. All right, let's get started. All right, y'all. So we're gonna start off with 5 cleaned oxtails. Okay. I am making this only for me because nobody else in my house likes oxtails. So we're gonna go in and season these with some garlic powder. These are gonna be stewed oxtails, y'all. Stewed oxtails, like stewed Jamaican chicken. So that's some garlic powder, onion powder, because these are gonna need to marinate for at least 2 hours, y'all. Or you can do it overnight if you would like, but I just don't have that kind of time. And I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon powder. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of this oxtail seasoning because that is all I have. This stuff is amazing. This is the Grace Caribbean Traditions oxtail seasoning. It's bomb, y'all. And then I'm gonna add some of this Scotch bonnet pepper powder. Something's telling me that's gonna be good. And then a little bit of cayenne, because we really don't need that, honestly. And then we're gonna go in with some browning. I'm using the one from Grace. And we're just gonna pour some of that in there. Then we're gonna go in with some thyme. You can use fresh thyme, but I didn't have any fresh thyme, so I'm using dried. And you're also supposed to use pimento seeds, I believe is what they're called, but I don't have any, so we're not using them. Minced garlic. Then we're gonna go in, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this, but I'm gonna go in with my green seasoning and use some of this. Save the rest. This stuff is amazing. I've never tried it with stewed chicken, but we about to see what it's gonna taste like. I think it's gonna be delicious. How could it be nasty? Then we're gonna go in with 1 chopped bell pepper, 1 chopped yellow onion also. Then we're gonna go in with those 2 jalapenos. We're gonna cut the tops off. If you have a Scotch bonnet pepper, use that, or whatever kind of pepper you want. We're gonna go ahead and add some of this all-purpose Tony's. All right, y'all, so I just went and picked some green onions. in my garden, and we're gonna chop these up and put them in here also. Then we're gonna go in and we're gonna mix this up. You're gonna let this marinate for up to 24 hours. If not, you just marinate it for however long you deem necessary. All right, so we're gonna put down a little bit of this avocado oil in our pot so we can sear our oxtail. We're gonna let that heat up. All right, so y'all, in this oil, you're gonna put down some brown sugar. About that much, and we're gonna brown the brown sugar before we put the oxtails in here. Then we're gonna go in with our oxtails only. We're gonna brown these on both sides. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn these over. And that is what it needs to look like. Nice and caramelized in that brown sugar. Yummy, delicious. Perfection. Let them cook. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna go ahead and add water to this. A little bit of beef bouillon powder. Then we're gonna go ahead and add all of our veggies. everything in the bowl, including all of the juices. And we're gonna cook this for a couple of hours. You're gonna have to cook it for at least 2 hours, or until your oxtails are super tender and falling off the bone, if that's what you want. Okay. The top on, let it cook. Alright, y'all, so I added carrots to this. I tried to record it before, but it didn't record. So I just added some carrots. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I wanted to. So I would suggest you add whatever veggies that you need to get rid of and put them in here. You know what else? I believe cabbage would be a really good addition to this. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that, but not right now. Okay, we're gonna do it towards the end because it doesn't take cabbage long to cook. Alright, y'all, so this is what the oxtails are looking like. They are ready. This is what they should look like, y'all. Just like this. Perfect. The gravy is perfect. And if you need to thicken up your gravy and your keto, just use a little bit of xanthan gum and it'll thicken it up. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Make sure you taste your gravy, make sure it's nice and flavorful. But these are ready. Alright, y'all, so in this pan here, we're gonna put about that much of a Velveeta block cheese. Okay, I'm making a personal loaf of baked mac and cheese. We're gonna put a little bit of milk in there. Then we're gonna put a little bit of cream cheese. There are no measurements for this. Then we're gonna take some mozzarella cheese. And put it in here. I'm gonna also put some smoked Gouda in there. I'm sorry, this is not smoked Gouda, this is smoked cheddar cheese. We're gonna turn this down so it will not burn the cheese. We don't want to burn anything. So make sure you are melting this on a low temp. We're gonna season this with a little bit of chicken bouillon, and I added some more mozzarella, y'all. I added 2 slices that I found in the refrigerator. I just added some chicken bouillon powder to season this, and we're just gonna let this melt. And make sure you boil your pasta. I've already boiled mine. As soon as this is melted, I'm gonna add it. And we're also gonna add some black pepper. Almost forgot that. We like lots of black pepper in our mac and cheese. And remember, if you're keto, make sure you're using low carb pasta. Because I am, and I think I need some more milk in here. It's getting a little too thick for my liking. All right, we're almost there. Just gotta let it melt a little bit more, but this is about the consistency that I like. All right, so this is exactly what I want. So we're gonna go in with the pasta. And after I mix this together, I'm going to put this in a mini loaf pan, and I'm going to cover it with more shredded cheese. I'm going to use mozzarella and a mild cheddar cheese. And I already know I made too much cheese sauce. It's okay, because this is going to go in a mini muffin pan. And the cheese that's left over, of course, I'm going to save it and use it for something else. So this is nice and creamy, just how I like it. We're gonna bake our mac and cheese on 400 until the top of it is golden brown. All right, y'all, so in this pan here, this frying pan, we are gonna put a little bit of avocado oil in here, and we're about to saute our purple cabbage. I'm gonna make sure this is heated up before we add the cabbage. Go ahead. I just threw in a couple of green onions in there. We're gonna season this with a little bit of chicken bouillon powder. Just a little bit. Just gonna saute it. Alright, so this is ready. We're just gonna throw some black pepper in here to finish it off. And this is done. I like my cabbage with a little, you know, bite to it, a little al dente. So I'm not gonna cook it to death. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and fix our plate. So I just took the mac and cheese out of the air fryer. Yes, I cooked this in the air fryer on 400 for about 12 minutes. Okay, and there we go. We're gonna go ahead and put down our purple sauteed cabbage. I must say they're a beautiful color. Then we're gonna go ahead and go in with our cauliflower rice. I use the HEB brand. You can use whatever cauliflower rice you want. And this is the garden herb. Then we're gonna go ahead and go in with our oxtails and gravy. Doesn't this look delicious? Who wants a yummy bite? All right, y'all, we are done. Who is ready to eat this? I already know it's gonna be incredible. I tasted some of the gravy and y'all, girl, this is a must-try recipe. We're drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe. I sure did. If y'all did, make sure y'all thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already, share my videos everywhere, comment how delicious this looks, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.